Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom, getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, he's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And
I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things are holes in my apologies. You know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Now I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise a cup, 'cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun.
After coming to America at age 12, David Ho experienced the pain of being different. His Asian features marked him as foreign, and many of his classmates ridiculed him as he struggled to learn English. But David overcame those hardships to become one of the world's leading medical researchers. His efforts to find a cure for the AIDS virus has saved thousands of lives, people from every continent and from every ethnic background. In the process, Dr. Ho has helped remove the stigma from AIDS patients, who, like young David, were once treated as outcasts. That makes Dr. Ho a healer in the fullest sense of the word.
Well, I was born in Taiwan in 1952, and that's where I grew up, in a city called Taichung, which is in the middle part of the island. I grew up initially speaking a Taiwan dialect, and then when I went to school, that's when we learned Mandarin Chinese. I went through elementary school in Taiwan, but never graduated from elementary school because I left at age 12 with my mother and my brother to come and join my father, who had come to the US to pursue his graduate studies and stayed on as an engineer. And only when he got settled with a job did he send for myself, my brother, and my mother. So my roots are in Taiwan. There, for a period between the late 1950s and 1965, we actually did not see my father. So he was here alone for a long time. We had a letter from him weekly, and despite the fact that he was coming to do studies, he also got a job and sent home some money. Even $50 was a great deal in Taiwan, so he supported us from a distance. He came with hardly any cash. These days, I would not think of going to another country to live with approximately $50 in my pocket. And that's a kind of courage that has to be admired when you think about it. And then the hardship that one goes through in the loneliness, you know, the time spent studying and working at the same time. Those things need to be almost highlighted to my children so that they could appreciate more fully. And you know, what they have today, what I have today, we owe in a great deal to what he had done to lay the foundation for our family living in America. In terms of coming to Los Angeles from Taiwan, in about a 2-day period, our world changed completely. My world changed completely. We used to shop in a local village market and then supermarket I'd never witnessed before. We dealt with bicycles, and in America we saw so many cars. So things change overnight, but of course the most profound change was one of language. I did not know a word of English. We didn't even learn ABCs, and that overnight changed for me. So overnight I went from being a relatively good student in Taiwan to one that appeared dumb to everyone else in Los Angeles. So I was not able to comprehend what was going on in class, and it was an experience that I would never forget. It was hard. Well, you know, kids are kids. Kids are cruel. When you don't understand, you get called a lot of things, including dummies. You know, dummy, dummy, dummy. And that, of course, hurts. But, you know, I knew the basis for those type of remarks. Being Asian, being a minority group, one gets noticed, and this, remember, is in the 60s. It wouldn't be as acceptable today, but there was overt discrimination with rather derogatory remarks directed at an Asian face, and you know, I could be called derogatory names thinking that I'm Japanese or Vietnamese or Chinese. I mean, you name it, I've heard it during those days. But you know, luckily that times have changed, and seldom does that happen today.